Hello, Happy New Year and Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you're well. So I'm going to talk about this new Valentine's Day palette from Oden. It's called Love Language. And this is a collaboration palette with Morgan Turner. She's a beauty enthusiast, influencer, just an all-round beauty babe. So I'll just get straight into the video. I'll go through the swatches, share my general thoughts about this, and then I'll do an eye look with the stunning shades. This collection has lip stains, so if you want to see swatches of those, they're in my shorts. So stay tuned and thanks for watching. So Heart is a pink base with multicolored shimmers. Peachy pink in the pan, but you can see the multicolored shimmers when swatched. We've got Magenta Metallic Valentine, which is my favorite and just the standout shade in the entire palette. So I love that it's this kind of magenta pink, not just like a basic pink shade. Gorgeous. We've got a matte kind of nude-ish, eggshell-ish white. Service, it's not like a stark white, it's kind of like off-white, not the trainers. We've got a matte brown, Quality Time, lovely brown, because what is Valentine's Day without any chocolate? Cuddles, light rosy pink shimmer. It looks quite peachy in the pan, I think, especially next to this one called Amour. Matte pink, which is a true pink. There's only one matte pink in here. This is to me the perfect matte pink to be in a Valentine's Day palette. Another matte brown called Affirmation, but this one's more like a latte kind of brown, a bit lighter than Quality Time, but I think they blend well together. Pearlescent shimmer called Touch. This I think looks really good in a corner just to like brighten the eyes. It's more sheeny than like super shimmery. Pearlescent, yeah. So now my favourite row in the palette. Flirt is a blue iridescent shimmer. Incredibly gorgeous violet metallic called Treat. Absolutely love the colour. So this texture is a lot like Touch. So not too over the top like shimmery. So it's more like pearlescent. Stunning colour though. Date Night, Enchanting Midnight Purple shade. I love this one. Personal favourite matte shade. I genuinely like this colour, like just in life. We've got the sparkliest one in the palette called Daydream. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the sparkliest one. Silver base with rainbow shimmers. Sensational. 829 has a chunkier texture. So this is more like, so it's like a cool champagne light gold-ish colour. And then a light taupey kind of purple called Giggle. Stunning purple shimmer called Gifts. It's got some multicolored shimmers in there too. And lastly, we've got Crush, which is a matte lavenderish purple. So personal thoughts, I love the palette. I love all the colours in here. I think it's a very like to the point, like refined Valentine's Day palette. So it's just what you need if you wanted a Valentine's Day palette. The essence of a Valentine's Day palette. Although when I opened it, I instantly thought, if it's a Valentine's Day palette, why is there no red? But then because I have so many red eyeshadows, it didn't bother me too much because, especially from Oden's Eye, I've got like tons of red. Matte reds, we've got Leon, so personally I didn't mind, but if this was your first Valentine's Day palette, I don't know how you would feel about that. But I know that the shade selection, the choice here is very personal to Morgan. On the whole, I think it's a really, really good Valentine's Day palette. So I'll start with Amour. Pink right above the crease area, on the outside of the crease. Just build it up a bit on the outside here. Then move in to the inner part of the crease. So this is quite a small brush, that's why I'm able to go in here. Otherwise, I would just use a big brush on the outside here and then a smaller brush. And then I'll just go a bit higher up even, above the crease. Lightly blend the edge above here. So this palette is currently sold out, but it will restock. So if you didn't get it, you can get it beginning of April. So early April is the restock. I'll take my setting powder or just any kind of skin toned nude powder or even eyeshadow. I think ideally eyeshadow. I just like to go and buff around here just to make sure that my eyeshadow primer isn't like peeking through. Here too. Lovely. So I'm going to go for the light lavenderish purple called Crush. Right above the fold of my eyelid. So I would have gone for the purple, the dark purple, but last time I did that, it didn't blend too seamlessly with the pink, so you need a bit of this shade if you want Just a nice gradient to the look, so not too much, just a light buff of the purple shade. Things are looking quite good, things are looking pretty. Took the pink brush, go over the top. Date night, favourite matte in this entire palette, right on the outside. Carefully just pat on and then go above here. Buff lightly. Just going to blend until everything looks to taste. So now I've taken this big blending brush, just lightly, very lightly, because it's so big, lightly blend the colours together. Brought that purple a bit higher up and into the crease. I just want to see more of it because it's such a gorgeous purple. So I don't usually do the large, clean blending brush to go over the entire lid, but it does add like an extra layer of blending if you want things really blended. But just be careful so it doesn't like... Gonna bring date night down here as well. Build it up on the lash line until it's like this side. Can we build it up? Tell me who's getting on my purple. What? This is the only matte I want on the lower lash line. So now I'll just take a blending brush and just keep going until it's a lot softer than when you placed it. Oh my God, it's lovely. I'm obsizzled. So now it's time for the shimmer shade. Come, Valentine, get a load. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. Just gonna pat on. Yes. Bring it in. Daydream. I fell asleep beneath the flowers. Woo. Oh, this is so lovely. So lovely. Take things a little bit further. 829. Right on the corner here. Yeah, so yes, this is perfect. So to finish up the eye, I used Kemet from What's Up Beauty, a bit of the YSL mascara, and I used the Inglot gel liner just in my waterline. Inglot gel liner right in my waterline, just to give it a bit more intensity, you know, just to make it a bit more smexy. Pillow Talk Intense Lip Cheat from Charlotte Tilbury, and this liquid lipstick from Queen Cosmetics is called Inner Bloom for the centre of the lip. Yeah, so that is the lip. I thought about glossing it, but I think I'll just leave it like this. So this is the look finished. Maybe a bit of highlighter. This is Safari Sunset from What's Up Beauty. Gonna just glaze over the cheeks. Yes. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to see other looks with this palette, they're in my shorts, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, bye.